and God will answer when He wants to.
He likes us to learn why He's answering our prayers.
And sometimes when we're going through a trial or tribulation, and we pray and pray and pray, and it seems like nothing ever happens, we just got to hold on, hang on.
Amen.
You know, God will provide a way, because God is the miracle working God, and God will help us if we just hang on. But so many times, as Christians, we just give up, throw our hands up in the air and say, well, what's the use?
Well, if we know that you're sincere about something, then I think He will help you.
Right.
But a lot of people, they just take everything for granted.
That's true.
And then also people, they get in debt, so they feel if they move somewhere else, they'll be different. But yet, wherever they go, it follows them.
Yeah, they still have bills. They still have to pay them.
And then they end up in debt wherever they go.
When my boy was incarcerated in the jail, one thing a lot of the inmates said, and probably Doug's familiar with it, well, it's somebody else's fault.
Yeah.
All those guys in there made bad choices.
Exactly.
And a lot of them think, well, I would never get caught, but they got caught,
Yeah.
You know. And it's like Vicki was saying, that they made the wrong choice in life, and that's why they're in there.
And they think God was never there, but He always was there. They just
Right.
weren't listening. They weren't opening their heart to Him. He can't, you got to try and change before He can change it. He doesn't just go, woo. Right.
The Bible says God will never leave us nor forsake us. God's always there, even though sometimes we can't feel Him, When my wife passed, and I'm not trying to be cruel enough, but Vicky's dad has got what?
Cancer, yeah.
And he probably knows that,
Yeah.
but he's not the type of person that's going to lay down and say, okay, he's just going on with his life. There's really nothing he can do. It's a bad thing. When you go to a doctor and the doctor says, well, you got 3 months, you got a year to live. What goes through our mind when you're going to, everybody talks about, about going to heaven, but when it comes down to dying, nobody really wants to die. Come on, let's face it. We want to live, don't we? But when my wife passed, it wasn't the fact that she died, because I knew she went to heaven, but everything happened so quick. And didn't even know it was going to happen. And I wasn't a happy camper, to say the least, because, after, she passed away and we had the funeral and everything, I had a long talk with God. I said, God, I understand this. What went wrong here? 53 years old, just like that. But if you think you have a grip on life, go to one of these cemeteries and start looking at the tombstones. You'll find old people there, middle-aged people, teenagers, babies. So you don't have no guarantee that you're going to be here next week. You don't. You go just like that. So don't think that you're going to live forever. Some people got the conception, well, I'm just going to live forever and ever and ever, But you're not. One of these days your heart's going to quit, and you're either going to go to heaven or you're either going to go to hell, That's just a fact of life. But when people face trials and tribulations, we've got the problem solver, God.
Yes.
And people who don't serve God, what happens to them? They turn to drugs, they turn to alcohol, and sometimes some of them commit suicide because they cannot handle the pressures of life. You read in the paper all the time of young people committing suicide, people jumping out of buildings because they've lost everything. It would be nice if everything in life went way, right? That you never had no trials, never had no tribulation, you had all kind of money, you didn't have to worry about the bills. But you know, even people that have a lot of money have problems too. You know, nobody's exempt. Nobody. No matter if you're poor or if you're rich. Nobody's exempt from problems because they are going to face you. You know, and I wrote a list of 10 things that somebody might say to you when you're going through troubles. Sometimes you may have said this to your kids, you know. Why don't you just grow up? You ever heard somebody say that?
Yes.
Say that to your kid.
I said it.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself. You think you got problems. Well, at least it's not that bad. You are what you think. Have you been praying? Reading your Bible? People say that. And sometimes, you know, I'll stop here and say, interject something. Sometimes some preachers say, well, just pray and everything will be all right, or just read this scripture. You know, but unless you've been there, you don't know really what that person's facing. Now, I'm able to relate to people now that are going through, that have lost a loved one, or going to, because, you know, I've been there, but there's something I have never faced, so I don't know how to relate to some people, you know. But, you know, you got to pray for them. But so many times we're too judgmental when somebody's going through a bad situation. We tend to criticize them or put them down because, well, they just don't have enough faith. But until we're in their shoes, we don't have no right to criticize somebody because we've never been there, you know. When my wife passed, they had a seminar at the funeral home. I didn't really want to go to it. They call it grief, something to do with grief counseling or something. But I went anyway. But you know, to listen to those people that lost their loved ones. I mean, most of them knew ahead of time that their loved ones were going to die. So there were 2 of us that didn't. But you know, the one lady got to the point where she hated God, blamed God for her husband dying and her son dying. You know, I mean that's hard.
Yeah.
But everybody in that room, you know, shared their experience and what they were going through. You know, and it was hard, you know, to sit there and listen to people. You know, but that's just part of life, folks. That's just part of life. Somebody might say to you, get a grip on life. It's your fault. Anybody ever told you it's your fault? Just don't think about it. Yeah, right. Wouldn't it be easy to just shut down your mind at night and not think about all the things, about the job, about this and about that? But sometimes our mind just goes a million miles a minute and you just can't shut it down. Will you stop that constant whining? What makes you think anyone cares? Some people say that. But it's all in your mind. Some people might say that too.
Yeah. I say that to myself sometimes. It's all in my head.
No one said life was fair. And life isn't fair sometimes. Or easy. That's just 12 things I've thought about. There's probably more things that people have said to you that when you're going through the trial or tribulation that kind of just rocks your boat. But you know, one thing that I've found, if you go through a bad situation, you either get closer to God or further away. So you better know what you believe and why you believe it, have a deep relationship with God, because sooner or later something's good, and I'm not a prophet of doom or nothing like that, but sooner or later something bad is gonna happen to you.
Absolutely.
And what are you gonna do when something happens to you? That's bad. And most people,
That's right.
when something bad happens to them, they just give up on life. And there's people in the church that do the same thing. They just give up on God, you know. And one thing about Brother Seville, I appreciate that he's so transparent, you know, he tries to help us. And, you know, that's what I want to try to be this morning, just be transparent, because all of us are going through things, you know, that we face every day of our lives. Just like I said before, you know, after every storm there's a rainbow, you know, and we've just got to hang on, you know. Sometimes God, it would be nice if God just came by and just solved all of our problems just like that, but it don't happen like that.
There was no free will.
Yeah. We've got our own free will, and so many times we try to figure, you know, and God gives us a brain, so when we go through something, we ought to sit down and try to think, now, do I bring this upon myself because of disobedience? Sometimes things happen to us that we don't understand, and we can do something about. We can correct the problem, the situation. But there are some things, like I've said before, there's no answer for it. Only God has the answer. And that's where we've got to learn to trust God and just hang on for dear life, you know. Because, you know, if you go to church all your life and you're saved,